Can we sell this bike for a profit? Welcome back to the channel. Stick with us, enjoy the video, and we shall find out. See you later.
Hi everybody. Bit of a strange one today. I don't know if you've seen the previous video of the, no, it's not here now, I've loaded it. The Triumph Tiger. Had a chap, Paul, get in touch that has bought it from me. But on the flip side, he wants to part exchange a Suzuki Burgman AN. It's a 250 version. They did it in quite a few. They did a 400 and 650. This is the 250. I think they did a little 125 as well. But anyway, not something I normally deal in. But I thought we'd have a go. You know, there's plenty of couriers out there and delivery people, pizza delivery people, boys around London that might like it. Some elderly gents that like a bit of a step through rather than getting the leg over a bike. So I thought I'd have a go at it anyway. So we're doing a little video on whether we can do any good out of it, basically, by ourselves, see how popular it is. So please stay tuned and watch the video. Thank you.
A little travel buddy today in the van with us. Say hi, Jackson.
Hi.
Off to drop off the Triumph Tiger and pick up the Burgman. Okay, so I've just got back with the Burgman. Just been and fetched it, and I have to say it's a cracker. Paul was dead right with his description of it. The condition is absolutely fantastic. So he's actually done quite a lot of work to it as well, so which I'll go through in a second. He's given me quite a few bits and bobs. I don't know if you can see. I'll just run over there. Look at that brand new spare tyre. He's changed the belts. That's the old belt that he showed me, which still looks like brand new, but he's changed it anyway. No oil filter, clutch that he's put in there, air filter. So he's really looked after it. He was actually a mechanic for a garage that I know quite close by. So he's really looked after it, and also looks like he was a good valeter. He's really valeted it. So I'm going to really struggle, I think, to add any value to the bike. It's a bit different to the normal situation that we get where we might take an older bike in and it needs a little bit of work doing, so we can add value in that way. This one there isn't. So it's all going to come down to whether there's a market out there for it, and if we can turn the trade amount that we've allowed for the bike into the retail amount, and hopefully we'll find out how popular they are. Hopefully it won't stick around for too long and we can get a quick sale on it, but we'll keep you up to date on that. But I'll walk you around the bike because it's an absolute cracking machine. I'm just going to spin there we go. So it's the 250 Burgman. It has done 28,000 miles. There it is, 28,180. But you wouldn't know with the condition of the bike. You would not dream in a million years it done 28,000. The engine's still strong. I mean, it'll go all day. I mean, it's not, on the grand scheme of things, it's not a big mileage for this bike. The only other thing I can find, somebody's done a repair, I think, on the seat, little cut there, but they've done a nice little repair on it. Disguised it. Watch this. So, okay, so if we go, push it in, I think, do we go that way and then that way? And there's a little click at the back. Just going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. Lift this up. that needs cleaning out in there, but look at the luggage, the actual storage compartment that you get on. Loads of shopping in there, a real practical thing. He did say, I don't know, I haven't worked out how it happens yet, but he says this does move forwards and back to get yourself comfy, but he's always liked his legs out forwards. Nice backrest for your pillion. There is a mount there if you wanted to put a top box on. Comes with the Oxford heated grips as well. These have little storage compartments this side here, look. There's one that side, isn't there? There we go. So what an absolute cracking machine they are. And they look modern as well, you know, they've aged really well, I think. Massive windscreen, wind deflector. Take the wind straight over you. Anyway, let me know what you think, if you've had one in the past, what your experiences of it is. It is a 250, but that should be enough. He says it's really nippy. We'll give it a go. The exhaust looks good. I say, the condition of the bike looks absolutely superb. Okay, so we've been out and done the photographs of the Burgman, and I'm going to list it on Facebook initially. The reason I use Facebook first is because it's free. Don't like to give eBay too much encouragement to take money off me, so I always give it probably a week on Facebook just to see if I mean, I do sell quite a few on Facebook, to be fair. It is becoming quite a bigger way of moving on bikes, but if it hasn't sold or haven't had many inquiries within about a week, and then I'll pay, it's about £23 at the minute to put an eBay classified listing that lasts 30 days, and then keep the eBay one, the Facebook one running as well. So this is me and my Facebook. So we're just going to create the new listing and pop it on here. Whether you want to see it. As I say, I went out and took some pictures earlier on today. It wasn't a bad day today. Hold on a second. Drop it down. Not heard of a lot of these. Sucker Punch Sallies. I don't know what that is. A Sucker Punch Sallies. If you've got one of those, let me know. Now, obviously the bike, we allowed £800 for the bike. I've had a look around, and I'm going to go for £15.95 just because it is such a cracking bike. I mean, it's normally when you put £15.95, somebody's going to bound to offer me 1,500 quid for it, which is £700 profit, which is good profit on such a cheap bike. Normally, the cheaper the bike is, the smaller the margins I'd have in it. So, if we get anywhere there, happy days. You know, I've had to do absolutely nothing to the bike other than quick polish and photograph it up. So let's try the market. Let's see if we get any takers at that. Hi, we're back. So quick update on the Burgman. We've still got it basically. There it is, you can see it behind me. We've had a few of the usual Facebook kind of, is this still available? Yes it is. Tumbleweed. I had one lady that contacted us, and she had a Kawasaki, which it was the ER6N that she was interested in part exchanging against it. However, she sent me some photos over, or more accurately, she sent a video as well. And I just noticed in the video that you might be able to see it in a second. When she started the bike, the oil lights on when it started to tick over. The bike sounded like it was very rough, like it hadn't been serviced, or there's obviously a problem with the engine. So we didn't go much further after that. I mean, I did bid her on it, but I bid it having in mind that I was going to have to spend some money on it, and I don't think that was enough for her. So that's really the only hard lead that we had on the bike. It's now 6 days since we listed it on Facebook. So we're going to put it on eBay. We'll try it on eBay, pay the 23 quid, keep eBay propped up, and see if we get any joy from there. In some other exciting news as well, we've had a couple of other bikes come in that we're going to be doing the videos on, so make sure you stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, hit the like buttons, hit the notification buttons, stay tuned. Right, so we're going to create this listing for Tell Us What You're Selling. I've got a nice little template there that I use for my Blippers Motorcycles listings. With eBay, it does take 24 photos, so a little bit better than the Facebook. £15.95 on this one. Classified ad for 30 days. Don't want to allow offers. Don't want to encourage people to try and chip me. Don't want to schedule the listing. Let's go live from now. I can take the contact details out because I've already got it all mentioned in my listing. There you go, £21.59 for this one. I thought it was normally 23 quid, but maybe not. Maybe they're doing a reduced rate at the minute. So what we need to do is put my Blippers one up the top there. Everything else looks pretty decent. Plenty of images there for the folks to look at. we'll have a look, and hopefully having it on the eBay and Facebook. Sometimes what I do, I pay 23 quid, list it on eBay, and then Facebook goes crazy and it goes on Facebook anyway. But, you know, the bigger audience we can open the bike up to, the better. And we're still chasing that profit, you know, with it obviously a little bit more out the margin. Who knows, we might be able to take a part exchange against it. Yeah, this preview's not working, so we're going to risk it. List with displayed fees. You can always go back in once it's listed. Here we go, look, view listing. You can always go back in if we've made any errors. But I mean, that looks quite tidy, that. Scooter and Burgman, got all the details on there. Yeah, very presentable. So, fingers crossed, off we go again. Let's hope somebody comes forward for it, because whoever does, they're buying a cracking bike, I tell you that now. They are buying an absolute beauty. So, yeah, stay tuned. See you in a bit. Hello, everybody. I'm just sat in my van at the minute, but I just thought I'd give you a quick update while I've got 2 minutes. I've had a few inquiries through Facebook Marketplace. I had one within half an hour of me listing it on eBay, which is usually the case, but I've had a couple. One bloke offered me £1,000 for it, so I politely declined that one. But I've had another guy that's quite interested. He does want to come and have a look at it tomorrow, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll come, and if he turns up, he'll like the bike. We've already touched on figures. He asked me what the best deal is, you know, the usual case, which you've got to have a go, haven't you? So I've kind of done him a little bit of a deal, thrown in a bit of free delivery as well, because he's only about half an hour away from me, funnily enough, so not too bad. So I thought, you know, give him a bit of encouragement. Free delivery, a little bit of money off, still plenty of profit in it for us. So hopefully, if he does turn up, I'm sure he won't fault the bike, because it is a cracker. So I'll keep you updated and let you know. See you in a bit. Did we sell the bike? Yes, we did. A lovely chap called Mick came over, and he actually came over with another guy. Did not know this at all. All the correspondence so far has all been through Facebook. He came, turned up with another guy who, as luck would happen, he bought another bike off me about 2 or 3 years ago with his friend. So when my advert came up and his other mate asked him about it, have you heard of these people? He had. Obviously must have had a good experience, so they came down. Anyway, he's looked at the bike, absolutely delighted with it, so it's a goer. The only thing I've got left to do now is do the MOT, so we're not quite ready yet for working out the figures, but fingers crossed it won't need anything, there won't be any surprises on it, because it is a cracking bike. So I'll just keep you updated on the final stages, but it's all looking good. Hopefully another one down the road. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're back from the MOT place, and it's passed. It has passed. No advisories. As we assumed, really, it's a cracking bike. The guy that's bought it, he's got an absolute beauty. So, yeah, all smiles, thumbs up, deal done. You probably see from the background, it's moved from the showroom. So it's out on the van right now, waiting for delivery. So all that's left to do really now is figures on how the deal's gone, and then we'll move on to the next one. You might see as well, we've got probably about 20 bikes that we've got to get through, so there's going to be some absolutely fantastic videos coming up. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, so you can just keep up to date with those, and thank you very much for watching. Speak to you soon.